So do you have me split?
I have you split screen.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're still recording, so in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hi, I'm Jaya.
And I'm Venk.
And this is the Reality Hate.
Take a sip of New Jersey's finest water. Plug, hint, hint. Bravo, Manzo.
Blackwater.
Because it's so good.
Blackwater.
We have come to episode 9.
Here we are.
Awesome.
It's very interesting. Finally, we're getting some goods.
I mean, it only took 9 hours to get there.
And a little violence.
And just a hint of violence. So, Jaya, darling, let's open it up to you, because you took copious amount of notes.
I took so many notes, and I can show you if we just start with my first, which is Mary Cosby has bad taste, and why they think she has great style, I do not understand.
I want to address the reddish pink elephant in the room, which was that hideous outfit she wore in her home. Why was all of that happening? It was like if Legally Blonde had a real bad day. They recast it with like B-list, C-list actors. Oh, so thirsty. My Blackwater.
From New Jersey?
It's New Jersey's finest water.
That's right.
Sponsorship.
Blackwater. Quenches that thirst.
Oh, it's amazing.
Quenches that thirst. Back to Mary Cosby.
I'm Bill Cosby.
And her outfit and her entire house full of expensive clothing that takes over her entire house. She's a high-class hoarder.
I mean, the fact that they have such a huge home, multiple homes
that she doesn't share.
She's a woman of God.
Woman of God, but she doesn't share. I know. How about it?
How about that? There was a quote in the Bible about something getting through a needle. I don't think she's going to get through that needle. Those boots can't get into those needles, okay?
Those boots. I'll give her. I like metallic, but like the way she put it together, those metallic pants, it was terrible. It's all labels.
Maybe Anna Wintour needs to take them under her wing, or Andre Leon Talley, or somebody with some sense.
She has Chanel everywhere, Versace everywhere, you name it. Mary Cosby was crying that she wasn't included in a birthday party with someone she doesn't like.
Screen time.
Yeah. I mean, where is Mary Cosby? She was in the beginning of the episode, and then we only talked about her.
And then the last episode, she was barely there.
Right. So she's being iced out.
Bye, sayonara.
I mean, we got your story. We know you're married to your step-grandfather.
End the story. But you unpack that with your therapist, not with Bravo.
Then we moved on to Galentine's with Heather. I'm so bored by her story. I like her.
I love her.
She's the only like reasonable one, it feels like, on the show. But she doesn't really bring much, right?
She is somebody I want to be friends with. Not somebody I want to watch on television.
Well, here's the thing. I always feel like there are people in their first season, they're really reasonable, they're really like down to earth. And then the second season comes and they're like the total opposite. And they're a disaster area and everything's sort of revealed. And you're like, wow, you were not like this on the first season.
She gonna pull an Aviva Drescher? The only thing fake about me
is my leg.
Like, honey, you need to talk to your cousin Fran, okay?
She was working as a where was she to go? I loved that show. And we move on to Lisa Barlow and her family, where they like have a family event together where they go feed penguins, which that was the best part. They are really cute. I love them.
They are cute.
Yes. And she can't even just keep it about her family time. They like sit down afterward and she's like, so let's talk about your skincare line, kids.
She's like operating her own child slave labor.
Seriously.
She's trying to be, Mrs. Dame Kardashian herself, but she missing the mark.
So then we get past that and it's like, unbelievable. Like it makes her more unlikable, because it's just like,
we're trying to like you, honey.
You're a robot.
I mean,
yes.
There's nothing more robotic on her. It's her high-arched eyebrows.
Oh, well, there's an article I read where she's all very natural. She's all natural.
She's all natural.
Never had work done, yes.
She needs an Indian friend who knows how to thread eyebrows is what she needs.
Understands the arch.
Although
mine are looking a little shady now in lockdown.
We are in quarantine. They're in Valentine, we in quarantine.
We're in quarantines. That's right.
It was the best of times, it was the quarantine times.
It's the quarantine times. Then we move on to Jen Shah. This is where it gets interesting. This is where... Oh, wait. Before that, we have Meredith.
So
suddenly back with her husband and they're in love and everything's fine. Everything's fine.
I believe what Brooke Smart says.
Well, you should.
I mean, I am honestly, I'm like.
I know you are a uber bookmark fan. Yeah.
Bookmark, you're a good kid.
He is a good kid. I agree. Then we come to the whole point of the episode, the thing that we've kept watching for this very reason, right? The moment we've been waiting for it. Jen Shah's husband's birthday party. Whoa. Do you think they gave out black water there?
I mean, I found it and I was like, I'm getting this.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's so good.
What makes the black water?
A blend of fulvic trace minerals, hydration, and electrolytes. Alkaline, pH 8.0 plus, water beveragino.
Oh.
That's interesting. I love electrolytes, personally.
Yeah. You look great. Quenches that thirst. So Jen Shah's getting ready for the big day, and she's proving to her husband how much she loves him by throwing this giant birthday party for herself. And, she's doing her Beyonce moment, wearing her Beyonce outfit, which you know how I feel. Nobody but Beyonce should wear that outfit.
You don't tread on Beyonce. Whitney was in her 90s hip hop. She's real street.
She was real street. And then we have Meredith, who looked great. I actually liked Meredith's outfit.
I did. I liked her outfit as well.
And then we had Lisa Barlow in her boots that I will not understand. They were like thigh-high red boots with a heel that looked like my wine glass. I can't get down. I don't care if that's style. What?
Great on that wine glass, maybe perhaps not on the shoe.
Exactly. What the F? She was like, I think she was trying to golf. Like she was actually trying to golf in them. And I was like, you look ridiculous.
You cut off the stem of those shoes, you turn around and you have a perfect golf tee.
That's right. That's what it looked like. Maybe that's why she wore them, because it was held in a golf club.
Talk about the location. It was a golf club. Was it a bowling alley too? What was it? It was a multi-purpose room.
That's right. It was a multi-purpose room.
And there was a lot of multi-purpose things happening.
It was like a Boomers or whatever they have here, which you see along the highway when you're driving.
Yeah. A GameStop.
Yeah, like a GameStop. A Boomers. I forget this place where we go for Station's birthday parties when people have them. Something jungle. Many rooms.
In Chicago? The one in Chicago?
No, they have them here in Los Angeles.
I'm remembering this place in New York in Times Square that they it was not a GameStop, but it was like it was like you spend like $200 playing video games.
Oh, you mean
It famous
it
place.
begins with a B.
Yeah.
What is it called?
We're gonna find out later. It's gonna be edited in the video.
That's right. Whatever that's called. I can't think. Oh my God, it's gonna kill me. So anywho, I would have fun when I went to those things though. I have fun and
had a good time, but then you have spent $200.
Right, and you get like a Frisbee.
I'm like, I want to go to Disney World and get COVID. Florida's open up.
So we get to Jen's party.
She's like, in the outfit.
By the way, happy birthday. It's all about me.
Again, nothing can be about my husband, but it can be about myself. Oh my God, the dance off.
I mean, Whitney was using her best moves. I mean, she
was.
Until she fell. Which killed me.
She got back up.
She got back up and she proved herself. She was also like dancing on top of her husband. We got a shot of that because she's always doing that when she has a free moment.
It feels every time she jumps on her husband, it feels almost like Dad.
So they have the dance off, and then Jen Shah's like, I can do it best. And she hops down and does her best worm. Oh my God.
That lady.
That is some work. Listen, I can't do the worm.
She just advanced her osteoporosis by like at least
I mean, it didn't look like she was doing it easily. I mean, it had to be so painful.
That's what got her so angry later, because she was in so much pain.
She had to be. I mean, good for her for doing it. I'm doing the Chloe Ting 2-week shred challenge. And let me tell you, like, one up and down plank makes me real angry and want to kill people. She was up and down. I mean,
she probably had to go to
sister could really give it. We move on into the party where all the drama begins.
We get to some crazy
drama that we care about. And we're like, yes, they're fighting. We want to see it.
Oh, does that make us evil?
Yes. Whitney has decided that she's going to tell basically air everyone's dirty laundry right then and there, right? So she's going for it, which annoyed me because it was like, why? First of all, she's drunk. Second of all, why are you picking this moment at the party to do it? Well, we know why. Somebody pushed them to do it. Pushed her to go ahead and do it.
My favorite is her, I'm a straight shooter. How many times did she have to tell her, I'm a straight shooter? I'm a straight shooter.
I'm a straight shooter. And then Heather's there. Heather's like, yeah, I'll go start some drama with you.
You know what's funny? When Heather comes in and goes, everybody's scared of you.
Yeah.
She did.
Everybody's scared of you.
Exactly.
But she was like, everybody's scared of you. Bye. She literally
she dropped the
and then she ran away. Like, it was like, wait.
My favorite part was when they cut to Whitney's interview and she's like, she took away, she was upset that she took away.
She took her moment.
Get my paycheck away for next
season. Heather's like, I need a storyline. I'm going to just say it and then I'm going to run. So Jen's like, what? Those girls over there saying, and then you see the two lookalikes just like,
they could be conjoined twins.
We look alike.
That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly. We can't tell the difference. You even draw your eyebrows the same.
No.
Woohoo. Listen, everyone can have too much hair like Indian people.
We just have too much.
I technically would look like this.
If you lived in the villages of India, you would
if I didn't take care of myself during COVID. Hi, guys.
That is a sexy look.
Well,
Come back with a mustache. Okay, so Whitney, Whitney attempted to try to talk,
right.
and Heather actually dropped the information and then scooted on out.
And then
Jen Shah summons the girl.
So then,
oh no, they choose to come.
Yes, because they're like, wait, oh no, there's drama over there. I can see it. Uh-oh, Jen's getting mad.
I love the placement. They're so expertly placed that they can make sure. Then Jen Shah starts screaming.
Starts screaming and making.
And I loved how the background
birthday party of 150.
And I love how every 150 of those background actors, hopefully they were SAG union, how they were like, sure. How many times did we need to cut back to the crowd just turning? Did they use the same clip?
I know. But you're not showing black. Yeah.
It's hard. So good.
Quenches that thirst. So then Jen is like, so you're afraid of me? And Whitney's like, yeah, Mary Cosby said that you guys are afraid of her and you've been calling her and telling her how you're afraid of Jen. And they're like, I did not say that. I did not say that. I did not say that. No, I didn't say that. I would never say that. We're not afraid of you.
Jen threw a glass.
Wait, that was later.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty sure that was later, right? Because then they're like, I would tell you, I would never say that to Mary Cosby. No, I would never say I'm afraid of you. I'm so afraid of you. They're all afraid of her. Heather is hiding. Whitney is like dry-mouthed and not sure what to say. And then these two are bumbling and unsure how to fix the situation. Guess what, Jen? They are afraid of you.
You are, Jen, you're scary.
You're scary. Yes.
You look like you would Hulk out. I mean, she does Hulk out.
She hulks out. So then she's like screaming, and why would you do this at my husband's party? Why would you do that there? But why didn't you, Jen, have the decency to just say, like, I'm not talking about this right now. I'm not happy, but we'll talk about this later. It's my
she's literally, she made it about herself when she entered the party. And then
when she threw the party.
Even when she is saying, you're doing this at my husband's party.
Yes.
Now making it about you again.
It was too much, There's
something to think about me.
You know what I mean? But it was let it go for now. Don't make it worse. And then Whitney's like, oh, and by the way, Meredith. So then Jen's stormed off angry. By the way, Meredith. Huh?
Your son has to drive her.
Right.
She's completely inebriated.
Right. Well, but she hasn't left yet. So that happens after this. Then Whitney takes it to the next level and is like, by the way, I'm a straight shooter. Meredith, Jen is talking about your marriage and saying that you had an affair, and you could see Meredith, my personal favorite, handled it well. She was just like, I'm really irritated. I'm really upset at the situation.
We're not doing it here.
I don't want to talk about it right now. And I'm also not giving it airtime.
Yeah.
And
which does make me believe
that maybe it happened. Maybe, but also if you talk about it, I feel like there is something in saying I'm not even going to I'm not going to entertain it. This is outrageous and I'm not entertaining it. But then Meredith says, those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. So then we're like, oh no, what's going on in Jen's already?
Girl, you've done.
What's happening in Jen's house that's already on fire?
And they're just living in that house on fire.
In that little chalet, that little. Yeah. So then that happens, and then Jen comes back, and Whitney's like, I told Meredith that I I told Meredith that you said that she was having an affair, and then Jen's like, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Oh.
Oh.
Why would you do that?
Oh, that's when she.
I thought that's when the glass broke.
You know what? She might have broken 2 glasses.
Who knows? We were just like, what's going on here? She's blowing up everything.
It was a circus, and why? And like,
it's out.
Here's what needs to happen. They need to have camp with Lisa Vanderpumps.
It's the Vanderpumps.
So Lisa can explain how you maintain your duplicity and make it extend at least 5 seasons.
How about it before you get caught and it all catches up to you and then it's over? Because now it's all catching up already. And Jen's leaving and she's made a total scene at her husband's party. Total scene. And then she's mad and she's like, let's get out of here. I want to leave now. Like, who does that at a party you're hosting?
The host doesn't leave the party. She should have asked Whitney and the ladies to leave.
That's what I think. But we know this, like the party she threw for Meredith, she showed up late to make her own entrance and make like a huge scene. She just doesn't get it. She storms off. She's like made a giant scene. Everybody is staring. She's embarrassed her husband.
She's embarrassed. She's making her poor son drive her. And he's like, Mom, calm down.
Calm down. And she's like lost her mind. And then we hear her husband like, where's Jen? I don't know. She's drinking, of course, and fighting with people like she always does. Like he was over it. Like there we have it.
I feel
her
like
husband doesn't care.
He's Kelsey Grammering the situation.
Yeah. And all the other husbands that left. Like that's exactly.
When you want to go on the Real Housewives, you get married, get divorced, or you come in married and you're divorced.
We've seen this happen so many times, and here it is. So then they end it, and we're like, what? You're leaving us here? As they always do.
Mm-hmm.
And we see, like, she becomes more agitated and more bits of violence in the next, she's flashing the producers.
They break the fourth wall.
Up.
Is this going to be a thing now where we break the fourth wall?
I don't know. If she's going to be like that aggressive, they have to at some point, right?
They're going to continue to break the fourth wall. They're going to have to ask her to kindly leave.
On Potomac, they had some aggression happen in this last season, and they kept the characters going. The producers had to jump in and like tear 2 of the...
Oh.
They were like violent.
Oh. How involved is going to get in until they get to have screen time in their own storylines,
right? Wait, wasn't she from Atlanta? Candy's husband worked on the Real Housewives, and that's how they met.
He was like an assistant
or something, right?
Yeah.
So there we have it.
Yeah, he struck gold with Candy.
Yes, he did.
Candy-coated kisses are worth a lot of money, honey.
That's right.
A lot of money, honey.
That's right.
I am excited, though, sadly excited, terribly sadly excited about that trailer, that little 1-minute trailer at the very end of episode 9, that the splash with the producers.
Leaves me wanting more.
But more of Real Housewives of SLC. I will say one thing. From what I understand, they are taping the reunion currently, and apparently it's one of the longest days on set, reported by Andy Cohen himself. You heard it from his mouth. It must be true.
He only speaks the truth, that Andy Cohen.
You ask Kathy Griffin, she might have a different opinion. And that concludes episode 4 of our recap of episode 9 of the reality hate. Oh. We should just keep it in because...
Blackwater. We like it.
So good.